Seriously, I've seen everything get worse in my life. The 80s were awesome. One of the reasons why the 80s were awesome was before all this big push for the Zionist Hebrew Second Bolshevik Revolution, NWO, communism, control. It's definitely control. That's the word, control. We're run by a bunch of Zionist control freaks. Yeah, I've shown you this already, right? This new censorship law will wipe out all videos. All. Because if you don't own everything in your videos, including visuals and sounds, which obviously you won't own any of it, then that's it. Your videos will be blocked and prevented from uploading new ones, and all the previous videos you've ever made, your channels terminated, like they terminated my channels. Like I say, I'm on 14 strikes at the moment, aren't I? Control. Like I say, from the 80s, I've seen everything get steadily worse. And this is Fabianism. They're bringing it in slowly but surely. They're on a push right now on the west coast of America, as you can see. All those false flag black ops going on right now, leading up to Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I used to like driving this fast. Can't do that anymore. No one can do it anymore. Where are you going to do it now? Even the German autobahns during the daytime, they've got speed limits now. Yeah, I guess it's way worse in England. Way worse. Smart motorway warning. The rule that you may not know that could land you up to a £2,500 fine. Yeah. I've seen this on the motorways. New smart motorways coming along, like the smart meters. Watch out for them as well. Anything called smart is out to get you. Yeah. Some of the 72,000 drivers fined received a penalty on motorways, which had the speed limit unnecessarily reduced. This is variable speed limits. That's what smart motorways mainly is. It's variable. So you're going to be going at a decent, half-decent pace, and then all of a sudden it's going to go down to half that speed, and you're not going to know. And then you're going to get a fine of up to 2,500. Oh, it's going to be an absolute carnage. It's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. And the whole of England is already, I mean, see these things here, this sign here, this is average speed zones. Your whole journey kept to 30 or less in a 30, 20 or less in a 20. Motorways rarely at 70. Now they'll be at 60, 50, 40. It'll all be variable, and just to catch you, just to send these massive fines at you. Just to tax you out of existence. Tax you out of your car. Diesel cars are getting wiped out, etc. Apparently 3-4 years ago, a guy in a dealership, a salesman in a dealership, told me a couple of weeks ago. He said, yeah, they were pushing petrol cars. Sorry, they were pushing diesels. About 3 years ago, they were pushing them. They wanted to sell diesels, and now they've gone completely the other way, and now they want to get rid of diesels. You know, it's the motorist has always been under attack because you're an easy target. You've got a number plate. You're registered. You can get taxed to the to hell. And then there's this. Other things. Lots of things. I can't even begin to do a video on this. About the things that have disappeared. That have been taken away. This is the Darius Burst console. Sorry, arcade machine. In my local arcade in central London. Which has now, since 2010, been closed. It was the last arcade. Commercial arcade. There's sort of one other now by an enthusiast, but it's all the way down in Croydon. No, it's all gone. They've wiped out places where people can meet and socialise. Arcades and pubs. You try and find a pub in England now. Even on a so-called well-to-do high street, the pubs are shut, and they've been shut for years. They're boarded up, and nobody's taking the buildings either. They're just boarded up. Yeah, because they don't want people meeting up and socialising. They want pure divide and conquer. Arcades are gone, pubs are gone. And they'll give you every other excuse as to why, but no, it's just to get rid of places where people meet up. Everything's getting worse. Like I say, I can't even begin to say how many things have got worse. Future's bleak. And it's all thanks to our control freak, Zionist, Masonic rulers. And like I've shown you over all those videos, they own everything. Every single president and prime minister over the last 250 years plus has been of the tribe, Hebrew, Jewish, every single one. Even Barack Obama being a Dunham, half Jewish. All of them. On both sides of the pond. The companies, they're all red and blues, blue and reds, ISIS and Ras. All Masonic companies. Shoving formaldehyde, aspartame down your throat. Putting that in every single drink. That's another thing, isn't it? Walking into a newsagent nowadays, if you can find one, and then going to the drinks cabinet and see if you can find a drink that doesn't involve formaldehyde, artificial sweeteners. Ooh, future's bleak.